Good day, everyone. Our lesson for today is rules in finding the derivatives, particularly power rule and constant multiple rule. But before that, don't forget to subscribe and share this video to your classmates and friends and hit the notification bell for more updates. Also, you can find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section, and finally, please do not skip the ads in this video. Thank you. And now let's proceed to our main topic for today, which is all about finding the derivatives using power rule and constant multiple rule. Power rule. Definition. If y is equal to f of c is equal to x raised to n, where x is a differentiable function and n is a real number, then the derivative of y is equal to n x raised to n minus 1. So, yung pinaka ano lang natin dito, yung parang sasabihin na nating peg natin is ito. Ito yung pinaka parang sabihin na natin parang formula para mas maintindihan natin or ma-solve natin yung derivative using power rule. So also dy over dx equals n times x or nx raised to n minus 1, and f of x is equal to nx raised to n minus 1. So to understand it better, let's have an example. But just a reminder, in finding the derivative using the power rule, just make the exponent as the numerical coefficient and subtract 1 from the given exponent of the variable x. Simplify the derivatives that are not in their simplified forms. So let's have this example number 1. Okay, in number 1, let's have the function. Do you still remember this one, right? So this is the thing that I've showed you a while ago. So gagayahin lang natin yan. Okay. In finding the derivative of y, we have yung yung 10 natin dito, this is our n. So kung nakalagay dito ng n, so we have 10 x 10 minus 1. Then we have the derivative of y equals 10 x. 10 minus 1 is 9. So that's our final answer. Diba? Dali lang ng ating power rule. Okay, another example. We have y equals x raised to negative 5. So, paano to? Okay, let me use my pen. So, we will use the same thing. So, we have y, derivative of y equals negative 5 x negative 5 minus 1. Then, we have negative 5 x negative 6. Then, simplify. So, this will become the derivative of y equals negative 5 over x raised to 6. Diba para maging positive yung ating exponent, kunin natin yung kanyang reciprocal. So, ibababa natin siya. Diba? So, we have x raised to 6, pero nasa denominator siya ngayon. Okay, if you still remember the laws of exponents. Yan. Okay. Clear ba to? Okay, next, number 3. In number 3, so we have our exponent is a fraction. So let's have my pen. Okay, let's have the solution. So we have the derivative of y equals x, then 3/4 na magiging 3/4 x 3/4 minus 1. Okay? And as we all know, kapag 3/4 minus 1, hindi natin mamaminus yan directly unless gagayahin natin yung kanyang or kukunin natin yung LCD nila or gagayahin na lang natin yung denominator. So, magiging 3/4 x 3/4 minus 4 over 4. And this is equal to 3/4 x, then that's negative 1/4. Para maging positive si negative 1/4, kunin natin yung reciprocal niya. So we have 3 over 4 x raised to 1/4. And then, in a simplified version, we have the derivative of y equals 3 over 4 fourth root of x. If you still remember, di ba, yung sa radical expressions, rules in radical expression, na yung x raised to 1/4 ay katumbas ng fourth root of x. Yung 4, siya yung magiging indexed. Yung 1 sa taas, siya yung magiging exponent ni x. No? Kaya ganun. So, this is our final answer for this particular example. Another, di ba? Ang dami nating examples. So, another one, mas madali ito. Katulad lang to nung isa na 10, yung kanyang exponent. So, we have the derivative of y equals 25x 25 minus 1. And that's equal to the derivative of y equals 25 x raised to 4. 24, I'm sorry. Okay, so yun na yung final answer natin for this derivative. Alright, so next, constant multiple rule. Definition. If y is equal to f of x is equal to c times f of x, where u of x is a differentiable function, then y, the derivative of y is equal to c times the derivative of x. Also, dx over dy equals c times derivative of x, f of x, and the derivative of f of x is equal to c times derivative of f of x. So, ano bang ibig sabihin nito? Again, yung peg natin dito, or yung parang pinaka-formula na gagayahin natin, is this one, no? Ito yung parang pinaka-gagayahin natin, or parang i-model natin, no? Sa pagkuha ng constant multiple rule. Para mas maintindihan natin, let's have the example. But remember that in finding the derivative using the constant multiple rule, the following steps should be followed. First, multiply the exponent by the numerical coefficient of the given function. 2 subtract 1 from the exponent of the given function. Actually, this is just the same with the power rule that I've discussed a while ago. And then simplify the resulting derivative. Okay. So, first, gagawin natin is kukunin natin yung power rule. Okay, so, let's have my pen. Okay. So, first, derivative of y equals. Meron tayong c, the constant, di ba? By the way, I forgot to write yung peg natin. Di ba? Yung peg natin ay ito. C times the derivative of the function. Then, ito yung c. Okay, tapos kukunin natin derivative ng x squared, which is the power rule. So, we have 2x 2 minus 1. If you still remember yung kanina lang. And then, we have 3 times 2. That's 6. X, this is 2 minus 1, so that's 1. Or kahit wala na, okay lang. So, we have the derivative of y equals 6x. Ayan. So, ganun lang siya kadali, di ba? Dali lang. Next, we have this one. So, again, let me have my pen. Alright, so we have the derivative of y equals negative 6 as our constant times negative 4 as the power rule, no? And then we have x negative 4 minus 1. And then we have negative 4 times negative 6 is positive 24. X, and then this is negative 5, I think. Tama ba? And then simplify, make the exponent positive by using the rules in exponent. So we have x raised to 5. Yun. Yun lang yung answer natin. Di ba? Ang dali lang. Okay, next, another example. So we have y is equal to 4 over 5 x raised to 5. So using the constant rule or constant multiple rule, so we have the derivative of y, 4 over 5, which is our constant, times 5, which is our the power rule. So we have x 5 minus 1. So we have, this is 20, right? So we have 20 over 5. X 5 minus 1 is 4. And then 20 by 5 is 4. X raised to 4. Tama ba ako? What do you think? Correct, na? So that is 4 x raised to 4. Okay, next. I think this is the last example. So we have this one. The derivative of y is equal to 3 as the constant times 1 half x 1 half minus 1. Ayan, so we have the derivative of y equals 3 over 2. 3 times 1 is 3 over 2. X 1 half minus 1 is negative 1 half. Since it is negative 1 half, gagawin natin siyang denominator kasi negative siya, no? So, kailangan malipat siya. So, we have the derivative of y equals 3 over 2. And then, sa baba, mayroong x raised to 1 half. Using radical, make it a radical expression. So, we have 3 over 2. And as you all know, x raised to 1 half is equal to the square root of x. Hindi na natin kailangan lagyan ng 2 dito as the index kasi automatic naman na kapag square root, ang index niya ay 2. And then yung 1, siya yung exponent ni x. Matitirang exponent ni x. So this is our final answer for this particular example. Okay, so that's all about for finding the derivatives using power rule and constant multiple rule. With that, thank you very much for your listening, and I hope you learned something for this day discussion. Bye!